What's good, people? What's good? I hope this video finds everybody in good spirits. You know, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, I made a video. Well, just before the elections, I made a video about the black vote and how black people, black Americans, are the most powerful voting bloc in the country, the most powerful group of people in the country. Even though they keep us at the bottom of the social strata, we still the most powerful group of people in the country. Now, I said that shit back in 2016 to say that we had the power to swing the election to the Republicans or the Democrats, and all we had to do was stay home. And we did stay home, and Hillary Clinton lost. And Donald Trump got in office. Then we came back out and we put Joe Biden in office. And now we're about to go back in. By going back in, I mean staying away from the polls or voting third party or doing something other than voting Democrat. So we're about to stay in, and Joe Biden is about to lose. The Democrats are about to lose the White House. And I believe, well, it's looking like anyway, it's looking like we're going to see another 4 years of Donald Trump. I told y'all a couple weeks ago, a lady at my job asked me if I didn't have any other choice, Trump or Biden, which would I vote for? I told her I would go with Trump. Because black people do up better under Republican administrations. I told her that. She got all bent out of shape, but I still believe that shit. But that's only if I have those two choices to choose from. But they're not the only two choices. Seeing as how I know both these motherfuckers is racist, I really don't want to vote for either one of them. I am going to vote for third party. I already said I'm a supporter of Cornel West. Right? I also said I don't agree with anybody on the whole planet 100%. Not even my own self. Hell, I've been married 3 times. But I gotta go with what I think is better for my people as a whole. And knowing what I know about politics and how it's all fake and money driven and it's all a show anyway, knowing what I know about politics helps me, make, a decision, because people want to know what direction you go in politically. So I have to have an answer for them, especially if I'm going to be putting myself out here making videos about my opinion. So if I'm going to have to vote in a two-party election with two main parties and there's only Joe Biden and Donald Trump, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump because my people function better under Republican administrations. My people tend to go to sleep under Democratic administrations. I'd rather walk around with a bunch of angry, woke, black people on my side than a bunch of sleep-ass Negroes hoping the Democrats going to do something for them. Neither one of them motherfucking parties is going to do anything for us. But I'd rather not be lied to at the same time. And that's all the Democrats do. So they're going to lose this time because they've lost the black vote. Or they're losing the black vote. If we decide that we're going to go out and vote for Joe Biden wins. It's as simple as that. Even the numbers, anybody with any fundamental knowledge of how this shit works will tell you that the election hinges on the black vote, on the black American vote. It's 35 or 40 million of us. Right? And we are a big, powerful base of the Democratic Party because we vote 85, 90% Democrat. Right? So what you gonna do, Joe? Joe and the Democrats are gonna let the country swing back to the right because they don't give a fuck about doing anything for black Americans. They would rather burn the country down than have to do something for black Americans. That's how I really feel. You know. So if they're gonna burn the country down, we might as well get a goddamn firm foothold in it and a grasp of what's really going on in this country and make our stand. And you ain't gonna do that when you sleep, when you think everything is okay. And that's what happens under Democratic administrations. So all you sleepy Negroes who scared as hell to have a Republican in the White House, go ahead and go on back to sleep and vote Democrat and see what see if your ass ain't still hungry 5 years from now. If you understand that the United States is a corporation and it's all about business, then you can function better. It's all about dollars and cents. Then you can function better because you got a more realistic approach to shit. Yeah, I want a social safety net. I want things to be, more equally distributed among the people. I said it a bunch of times. I'm more socialist than anything else. But that ain't the kind of country we live in. That's not where we're at right now. So, given that I have to function in this society, the way it's set up, this is what I must do. And this is why I feel the people should be, trying to understand. The black people I'm talking about should be trying to understand that the Democrats nor the Republicans intend to make any concessions specifically for black people. And the Democrats mean it so much until they'll let the whole fucking country go back to the right in order to keep from promising black people anything. That policy of benign neglect is still in effect. So they neglect them, they neglect us, we can neglect the fuck out of them. Democrats and Joe Biden and the professional Negro caucus, they neglect us, we can neglect them. Because they can find money for LGBT, they can find money for Asians, they can find money for the Jewish lobby, they can find money to send to Ukraine, they can find money for anything they want to find money for except for our reparations and our tangibles and anything that helps black people. And that's straight up, that's some bullshit. So, you can either divorce yourself from the process altogether, which ain't that bad of an idea because it's all fake anyway, or you can learn to work within the system. And working within the system requires a cold approach, a cold business-like approach. Your interests are what is important. Because you got no friends. And the so-called friends you do have, that's only temporary. Ain't no permanent friends, only permanent interests. Yeah, and that's the truth of it, man. That's the night and day of it. So, we shift our vote and let the Democrats know that that it's time to quit bullshitting. Nobody wants any more sugar blown up their ass. Okay? Let your Democratic friends know you got to get something for that vote. The election is 1 year away. You got to get something for that vote. You can't just be voting just to say you fucking voted. That don't make no sense. You got to make the politicians hold them accountable. Hold their feet to the fire. They want that goddamn job, make them do it. Because a lot of times once they get that job, them and their families are set up for life. So make them earn that shit. Make them gives you something for your vote, or you don't get the job. You don't get in office. Go find you something else to do. Go sell used cars or something. You say what you want about Trump, dumbass. When he got in office, he gave an attempt at doing everything he promised he was going to do for his white folks, for his constituents, for his people, for his party. You know, I mean, within the realm of what the United States is really all about, you know, which is world domination. He did good for his party. Joe Biden, he just there. He ain't even calling the shots. Not really. I mean, Trump wasn't either, but you know what I mean. At least Trump put on a better show. What the fuck? Oh my God. And don't get me started on Barack Obama and people like him. And corporate Democrats. You see, so we got no other direction to go in. I say throw your support behind Cornel West. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? If you're gonna take the time to go down there and vote third party and vote for Cornel West. I mean, it couldn't hurt. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.